Do you want to explain what happened here with trying to strip the paint with chemical? The clear coat.
So I made a mistake. I wanted to take the bag clear coat off the truck. You can see on the bed.
So we're talking about this right here. Kind of hard for the camera to pick up, but this is red right at the bottom, and that's like a pink. It's a faded red because the clear coats came off. So tell me what your plan was.
So my plan was to use a chemical to take it off, thinking it would just take the clear coat off. But and I told my son that I could do it myself, and he said, okay.
So I had no part of this.
And so he had no part of this, and I proceeded to put the chemical on, and the chemical didn't just take the clear coat off, it took the paint and the primer off. So then
here we are now.
Called him and said, I think I really screwed up. I think I'm gonna need your help now.
So here we are now. We're gonna sand the whole truck and paint the whole truck. So when we do this every which wrong way possible, don't give me too much hell because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So we're gonna just kind of like try and hope we succeed and go from there. So you're gonna be learning with us because I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're both about to find out together.
And this had nothing to do with him. This was my idea. Now he's saving me.
So I'm gonna put you up on a tripod because no one wants to watch me sand and him sand. So heck, I don't even want to be sanding, but we got to. So I'm gonna throw you on a tripod on a time lapse and pick you back up once we've gotten more done. All right, go ahead and start sanding. Okay, fellas, we got the running boards off. It looks like every other F-350, F-450 now. We're gonna stop sanding for today because we got a pop-up shower that's gonna come in about 8 o'clock, and we don't want to have bare metal, or as little as we can. We're gonna just throw a little tarp over that, so that'll be okay. The running boards are off. That's them right there. So we're going to take those. There's some fiberglass damage on this one, I believe. Somewhere right here. Okay, so it's just a little chip. It's small. But it's when it's stood up, you can see it more. We're going to fix some of that. There's some cracks and chips like right there. That's pretty nice. We're gonna just put some fiberglass repair on all that. Fix it to the best of our abilities. Okay guys, so I'm sorry I didn't video taking the mirror and the trim off. What I did for the mirror, I'll show it to you. I'll explain it. So you have your door panel here. You have these are your controls for your window. It's got a little clip there. Clip there. They all have the same little clips on them. Clip there, clip there. Pop those out. well, first and foremost, you take this off right here. So this, you lift the front of this up and it slides out. You pop, and then you pop these out. Then there's a screw right there and right here. And then you have a little lift point, so it's different than an OBS. It threw me off for a minute. You got to pick up on these, not just pull them out like an OBS you would. So, or how about this, a brick nose? I don't know about the arrow nose trucks, but or brick or bull nose. But anyway, and then you have a bolt here, a bolt there, and a bolt there. Right here, where this little guy's at, you have a wiring harness for your meals. So you got to pop that out, and you just kind of shimmy it. It'll come out, and that is how you take the meals off of your. I guess it'd be 99 to 07 Power Stroke trucks. So there you go. Hope that helps someone. And as an addition to getting that done, we've gotten more sanded. We're still trying to get some rough spots out of here. I know we've scrapped the metal, it's gotten a little scratched. Well, we got a plan for that. We got this pretty good. It's smooth now. It's not real rough. This still got some. We still got some rough spots, like right here, a little bit right there. And just some spots on the door. Zoom out a little. And I guess I can't. I guess it's zoomed out as far as I can. Anyway, that's where we're at now. And I'll keep you updated. And then I'll throw on a time lapse while we're doing some other stuff. And the other side, I'll explain more. I'll explain how to pull the running boards and everything. I just want to do it once so I don't look like a toad. So, sounds good. So that's what we'll do, and I'll show you more as we go. Okay, guys. So this is the better side of the truck. It's not actually that bad at all. It's got a little bit of pitting right there. Not pitting, a clear coat coming off. And then the fenders are pretty bad in the back of the bed. But we're just gonna repaint the whole ordeal. And I'm gonna set my tripod up and walk you through how to take these badges off, and then how to take the meal off. Okay, you are probably gonna fall over at some point, so forgive me when that happens, and forgive the sander. So take a screwdriver, take your knife, kind of go behind here. And if any of y'all have ever cleaned an animal, chicken, whatever, like veal, whatever, doesn't matter, you kind of use the same technique, like you cut your meat, or just cutting it away. You just cut it away, and just kind of cut the silica. That's all it is. It's like a window weld style deal. It might be window weld. It looks like it. It's no side sticky tape, whatever. But take the knife, you just kind of work it around, and you just kind of pry. I'm not saying you're not going to break them, because I mean little cloudy because it's raining. Nice. Every time I try to film, it has to rain. There you go. Off. This one, these are harder. I'm gonna have to get a butter knife for this one. Butter knife makes it easier, but try to pry it out. You don't want to fold it. They're metal, but they'll fold. Alright, so I'm folding it right now. I'm just gonna kind of stab it, and it might take some effort. I can't get my knife in there because my knife blade ain't long enough. And I don't want to have to go get another knife. There we go. It's peeling. Got it. So, yeah, it's a little bit. You know what? You put it back on there, you'll never know it. And then the other one fell off somewhere on the road. So, and we have it, but it got ran over in a parking lot. But it needs some severe body work done to it. It's kind of flat. Anyway, oh, I got one more. Didn't realize that. Oh, you're gonna fall over. Terrific. I swore I took that off. Okay, so now it's time to take off the ring guards. Don't need your handy dandy pocket knife. You're gonna want to come under here. I'm cheating. I know mine are already loose because they're 900 years old. Just cut it. You go under there and cut it. You score it a couple times. There you go. There you go. Just keep on cutting it like that. I'm trying to send it out of the way so you can see. There you go. There you go. Voila. There you go. It's off. Voila. It's off. Can you buy those? I don't know. But would I rather save them? Yes. One, the original. Two, I don't have to buy new ones. And I'm cheap, so if I can save it, I'm going to save it. This guy's got to come off. But it's cracked, and yours are going to crack too, because you blow on them wrong and they crack. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now you could see. So it's cracked. You gotta buy the new ones. You blow on them wrong, they crack. So I'm gonna get my stuff to take the running boards off, and then I'll bring you back on how to do that. Alright guys, so here's what we gotta do. Alright. Right there. Bam! 1 bolt, 2 bolt, and there's 3 bolt. 3 bolts right there are self-tapping screws. Don't get too impressed. Right there. One, there's a couple up underneath here. I'll bring you, and then a couple underneath there. The same ordeal in here. Right there. right there. Pull those, and they come off. So if you're doing this on a truck, there we go. Now I'm filming the right way. Sorry, I was in my TikTok mode of filming. Anyway, if you have these, though, as far as I know, they're actually pretty rare because I don't know many trucks that have them. I don't see many of them on the internet that have them. So tell me in the comment section if you do know. They're very flimsy though, so get 2 people. I am a do-it-myselfer. Like, I do not ever ask for help on anything. These you need help on because they will crack. They're fiberglass and they're 3,000 years old. Not really, but they're, 30 years old. They've gotten brittle. So get someone to help you with them. So let's pop these screws out. They're 3/8, by the way. Okay. So got those screws out. Sorry, I was reading a text message. Got those screws out. And it's kind of, so you can see it's kind of got the gap there. It's kind of sagging down. So what you're gonna do, if you have these, it's not rocket science. I'm videoing it because I need content, but it's not rocket science. But someone, it might be what they need. So, I'm gonna help out. All right, under here, you're gonna have some screws up in this top piece right here. Top piece right there. Got those brackets all the way down. Pull those screws out of the brackets. You don't need to take them off the frame. They can stay. There's absolutely zero reason to take them off the frame. So all the way down, just take the brackets off. Not take the brackets off. Take the screws out of the brackets that go to the running boards. The brackets stay on the truck. There you go. And then take those out, and then they'll come off. Okay, guys, so we're off. All right, so see, there's nothing holding us on. I can take that off right now. So we're gonna get a buddy. Now it's raining out right now, and it's slowing down, but it's gonna come back. So I'm just gonna take this off with my dad. He's just gonna help me. We're just carrying it off. I mean, just one person grabs right there, and you just kind of brace it, and you walk off with it. It's not rocket science. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, guys, so we're gonna take this little dealie off here. I got this one off. These are a nightmare. We got these plastic clips that run all the way down. I don't know why we couldn't use screws, but we couldn't. There was no way I'm gonna film this. My tripod doesn't get this tall, and even if it did, it would fall over. It's already about to fall over. So I'm gonna pop all that off and go from there. And then we're gonna start pulling these fenders off. Okay, so we got the inner plastic wheel well. We're taking that out. We got these little plastic clips, and then there's a screw there and a screw over there, and then the rest of it's just plastic clips that hold it in. The mud flaps are kind of a pain. Mine was 7/16. Stick the wrench behind it, hold the nuts, pull it out. As far as the fender goes, that's what holds your fender on right there. Right there. Oh shoot, sorry. Right there. That's your wiring for right there. So you gotta pull your harness out, which is not too bad. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I didn't video me doing any of this. I will video pulling the fender off. Definitely probably want to have 2 people for this project, but you probably don't have to. I mean, but probably want it. I know I'm going to use it, but that's what we're going to do before too long. That's going to disappear right there. The rust got a hold of it, not a sawzall. And yeah, so that's what we're about to do. Okay, so this is our progress so far. There's still a little bit of clear on some spots that we got to get. And when you do it, if you take a wet rag and you run it over the top of it, it'll show you exactly where your clear is and where your clear is not. but it's coming right along. We're getting there. As we're sanding the fenders down. You know, if you are doing this on any truck, be mindful, because those fenders are either A, plastic like these are, or if it's an OBS, they're going to be fiberglass. Yeah, that's what we've gotten done so far. And I'm pulling the headliner out of this truck, so door panels are off. I showed that yesterday. So we're getting the headliner out of it, for the main reason. We'll be leaving it in, but we got that spoiler on the top of it, which that actually came off like a Mustang or something. I don't know. We found that back in the early 2000s when the truck was new. We put it on there. So we got to pull it off, but it's bolted through the back of the roof back there. So we got to pull that. What else do we got to do? I think we got to do that. I got to pull. Those are neighbors you get to see. Here's our turkey. There's a turkey. His name's Willie. He's extremely kind. He's like a dog. He just comes out here and joins us. We love him. So, but he does like to knock the camera over sometimes, so I'm sorry about that. Anyway, bumper's got to come off. Headlights got to come off. Grill's got to come off. Other headlights got to come out. And then we're going to take the hood off the truck to paint it. The little cow heel got to come off. These dealies got to come off. Then cab lights got to come off, which we're going to go back with some smoked cab lights, along with the lights in the fenders. We got this primed yesterday because, as I mentioned, we got some rain, a lot of rain actually, some rain that we've really needed. We haven't had. We're in a massive drought here in North Carolina, huge drought. So thank God we got some rain. Next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to take, not the next, but coming up. That's all going to get painted. The frame, the whole underneath side of the truck's going to get painted. Everything in here is going to get painted. You know, it's not bad, but it's not like major rust or anything, but it's surface rust. And, you know, surface rust will end up turning into bigger rust. Another thing is we're going to put some new bolts and hardware in the gooseneck hitch ball deal, because it's a little, they look a little rough, so we're going to address that. Probably going to tidy up some of the wiring. Mind you guys, this truck has like 360,000 miles on it. It does. I mean, it was a tow pig from 2002 until 2024, right? So in 2024 is when we got that truck up there, not the van, truck. That's when we got it. So you got to remember, you know, this thing's had a lot of hard miles on it, and all those miles were either with a horse trailer or that flatbed. So it's been used hard, very hard, and all those miles are towing miles. So we're gonna go and fix all of its sins, as I say, and not all of them, but a lot of them. And so I'm gonna throw you up on a time lapse, because you probably don't want to watch me pull screws and pull little dealies out of the roof, the little plastic dealies out of the roof of the truck that are for sure gonna snap off and make me go buy new ones. But that's what we're gonna do. So I guess I'll throw you up in, because this side's done. I got one side done. He was sanding and I didn't want to film. I'm gonna throw you on the back seat over there and film what I'm doing over here. I'll walk you through it real quick. Plastic clip, okay? They'll just you just gotta pull them out. They're probably gonna snap or get beat up, but it's life. I mean, it's gonna happen. I'm not 100% sure how you get into the lights yet. but I'm gonna cross that bridge when I get there. I'm not 100% sure how to get in this yet. Gotta cross that bridge when I get there. Door handles, we're gonna have little rubber grommets like that right there. Pull those out. And there's gonna be little screws. I think they're like 7mm and 8mm little screws, something like that. I don't know for sure. So if you're doing this, don't say that don't take word for word what I said about that. Yeah. So we're gonna get back to doing that. Okay, guys, so I made a mistake. I know you can't hear what I'm saying during a time lapse, but I did say it during the time lapse. And I did show it to you and then give you a nice thumbs down. Excuse the truck being such a mess. I mean, it's kind of just became a little bit of a stash pile for a while because we don't ever really go anywhere with it. So, but that's gonna change. I'm going to clean it all up. I'll probably show that in the video too. I cracked this. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to I've found the best adhesive ever. It's called shoe glue. I'm going to take that, push that back together. Take that piece, so together. That's hard to do with one hand. And take that and glue that over the top of it. You're going to never know it. And when it's all pushed back together, unless you're really looking at it, you can barely tell. Here you go. You get the gist of it though. And when it's all compressed together, like I'm doing with two hands, maybe I'd get it better. There you go. I mean, you can barely even tell. Really, the camera actually doesn't pick it up. I can see it in posting, but the camera doesn't pick it up. So we're gonna fix that. I gotta watch some YouTube videos on how to pull that dealie, and that dealie. Because I have no idea how to pull those. And then after that, I got two clips back there, two clips up here, that, and that holding it in. So I'm gonna figure out how to pull that out, then tell you. Like I said, I've never worked on one of these trucks. I mean, that truck right there, I know every nook and cranny of it. This one, I don't. This one, I don't. So we're going to figure that out. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I know it's loud, but this just pops off. Right there, just pull down on it. Just be careful because it's plastic. You don't want it to become Dodge Dash. I'm so glad I'm working on a Ford, not a Dodge right now. Okay, so I told you I was going to come back and tell you how to remove this, but there's no reason to because it's the headliner will just drop down around it. So now we got to remove these guys right here, which these are very hard to remove. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop these out. I don't have a very good way to film, and every time I film, he stops sanding, and he needs to keep on sanding so we can get this project done. So I'm gonna pop those out, and then I will bring you back once those are out. 15mm bolt there, 15mm bolt there, and if I'm not mistaken, T50 for those back too. Pop those out, and then I'll show you how to do the rest of it. But I'm gonna go ahead and get these little dowels out. Okay, guys, so the spoiler fin, whatever you want to call it, is off. You can see. It's a custom deal, so it's got a little cutout there and a little cutout right there. There you go. And when you're pulling the headlight, now we're just gonna leave ours just sit like this. just, I mean, just kind of massage it out of there. It was too hard for me to film it. Just kind of work it out, and just be careful with it because it's, you know, it's fragile. So next, what we're going to be doing is we're going to come over here, and then we're going to take the cab lights and visor off. Gotta get that done. And then I gotta take the front end off of it still. I haven't made it that far yet. So we gotta do that. So yeah, that's where we're sitting right now. You can see I got my socket up there. When I get up there, I'll show you more. All right, guys. So you see this little plastic tab right there? They just pop down in there. So what you're gonna want to do, take a screwdriver. It's hard because of the dry rotted. You really need two hands, but and it's gonna break more than likely, like mine just did. My head's pressed up against the roof of this carport, so there's no room in between here. The camera doesn't pick it up, but it's like 3 inches, if that. Well, I don't know, 6 inches. Not enough for my fat butt. Get your 11 mil socket. How about this? Just enough room to get the impact in now. 11 mil socket. And take the baby off. That's in now. And then there was probably some adhesive stuff. And we got hold on, maybe got more. Well, give me a second, guys. I gotta figure out what else is holding us up. Okay, guys, so that's what's holding us up right there. 3 little Allen heads, so we're gonna pull those off. So do that, pull those off. And then the visor should be free. Okay, guys, so this camera gets shaky. I'm sorry, I'm filming with one hand. Grab this and just pull it down, just like that. There, it just comes right off. See those bolts right there? Well, I showed you before, but there's those. Impact with a T25, and then take them off. So now we're getting loose. Make sure I can't remember if I got all the ones on the other side, so let me walk around. So now it should be loose. Yeah, so it's loose. I gotta pry on it, and I can't do that one-handed, so I'm gonna get off of here. Alright, guys, so I don't know how much of I got or didn't get, but it's all apart. My phone overheated. It was sitting directly in the sun. Bumpers off. It was kind of a little bit of a pain, but it wasn't that bad. Fog lights, everything like that's off. Now I just gotta pop the headlights out. Both there, one under there, one under there. And just pull the bulb out. So we're gonna do that, and then I'll update you then. Okay, guys, so got some more work done. We had a little dent here. I could have popped it out, but it takes a lot to pull out the inner fender. Gotta mess with the shock tower and everything, and I just didn't feel like doing that. So threw a little filler on it. It's not a show truck, it's a work truck. It's tow pig. Come back here. Someone hit this with their car door. Kind of love people. So I had a little, just had a little, kind of more of a scuff in the, it was just a scuff in the plastic. I sanded it out, but I had a little low spot right about there, so I filled that. The tailgate, I'm not going to talk about the tailgate, well, kind of are, but my Bondo got dried a little quick, but it's really dented. It needs a new tailgate, but we're not going to put a new tailgate on it. We're just going to leave it alone. We don't have time to get a new tailgate for it and everything. We're too busy. We just need to throw it back together. It'll be fine. You won't really notice it. It's not that thick, a Bondo. As far as this goes, this hasn't really changed a whole lot. I got more sanding we got to do. We've been sanding all day long. I'm really tired. I haven't filmed a lot. I'm tired from last night. We spent a lot of time just sanding away. I think I showed you I got the front of the truck we moved. I'll show that again because I can't remember if I filmed all that or not. That's where the fenders are at. That's that. It's the same way as it was a couple days. This is all pulled apart. We gotta sand the hood on it more. So we got that to do. And yeah, we're still done nothing inside. We still gotta sand the roof. Excuse me. Still gotta sand the roof of the truck, and then probably the first thing we're gonna paint is the underneath side of the truck, and then we're gonna actually go to painting the body of it. Well, priming and then painting the body. I'm gonna show you in a second on a new air compressor that we picked up to do this. Alright, so this is the air compressor that we got. It's a McGraw Harbor Freight 21-gallon air compressor. A little bit on the smaller side, but it'll get the job done for what we're trying to do. So that's what we're gonna be painting with. It's better than our pancake compressor. Okay, so I've not filmed a whole lot. I've just been trying to get this done with my daddy, because we need the truck back up and going, and we don't have a lot of time to sit here and go be real thorough. So we got the roof sanded. We've got everything sanded. I'll film a lot more once we are painting. Now, mind you, we've never done any kind of body work before. This is first time. We've never done anything, so we have no idea what we're doing. So, one, don't do this. Number two, don't kill me in the comment section, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm trying to learn. I have no idea. Hood stripped down the bare metal for the most part, other than right here, which doesn't matter because it's got the little spoiler deals on it. Hood, roof is sanded. There's no cab lights or anything on it. That's been primered because of our mistake of taking it all to bare metal. There again, we don't know what we're doing. And we had a big rain shower coming, so we didn't want it to get surface rust on it. There's the fenders on this side. I did a little bit of, hillbilly Bondo body work. Had some really big dents right up in here. Fixed that up. This will have a cover over it, so you won't really see it. Bumpers and everything are off. So we're gonna wash it and get all the dirt, dust and everything, and then we're gonna start primering it. So I may film a little bit of us washing it, because that's not very hard to film, but I will for sure film once we are priming and painting. Aw, don't you just hate a 3-part video? Man, that sucks. Guess you're gonna have to keep on tuning in to see the progress. See you next week.